Today we're breaking down the absolute fastest way to get from level 1 to 60 in Diablo 4 Season 9. This strategy is based on the combined experience of top-tier guide writers and tested in real-world gameplay. Whether you're running your first character of the season or speeding through an alt, this guide is going to save you hours of grinding. Let's get into it. Start your new seasonal character on hard difficulty. If it's too tough, drop down to normal. But remember, harder difficulties give more experience and gold. Next, start the Seasonal Questline right away. This unlocks the Seasonal Reputation track, which is crucial for early progression. Now go run a dungeon that has a Whisper Bounty for 5 Grim Favors. Then farm Helltides until level 15 while completing another Whisper Bounty to rack up 5 more favors. Make sure you don't open any Helltide chests until you're level 15. Otherwise, you won't get any Sigil Powder, and that's key for what's coming next. Once you're 15, switch to Penitent difficulty. Turn in your 10 Grim Favors at the Tree of Whispers, and you should now have around 60 Sigil Powder. If you're short, go do an open world event or two to make up the difference. Craft a Nightmare Dungeon sigil at the Occultist, and run that Nightmare Dungeon. Completing it should reward another sigil. Keep an eye out for sigils with the Forgotten Wisdom affix. These cause monsters to drop experience orbs, which absolutely skyrocket your leveling speed. Important tip: if you're running a Forgotten Wisdom sigil, do it on normal difficulty. It's more efficient because you'll kill faster, and the experience orbs more than make up for the difficulty reduction. Farm Nightmare Dungeons until around level 45. Then either run some strongholds outside of the Nahantu region, or if you've got more Forgotten Wisdom sigils, just keep chaining those. When you hit level 45, start crafting and using incenses. These give a flat 5% experience boost and stack with your elixirs. Strongholds are also a great way to wrap up your push to 60. The most efficient ones to run are Vairish, Ruins of Karayisu, Malnok, Onyx Watchtower, Temple of Rot, Altar of Ruin, and Core Dragon. Remember, most of the experience comes from completing the stronghold, so feel free to lower the difficulty to finish them quickly. Want to level even faster? Prepare before you even make your character. Here's how. First, pick the right leveling build, not necessarily your endgame one. Check Maxroll or Mobalytics for a leveling builds tier list to find something fast and efficient. Next, skip the campaign. This lets you access denser content right at level 1. Then, unlock the seasonal mechanic as early as possible, but don't worry about completing the entire questline until after you're 60. Always have an elixir active. Even a level 1 gives 5% experience. As soon as you can, switch to level 2 elixirs for 8%. It doesn't matter which type, they all give the experience boost. Prioritize Elixir of Advantage 1 and 2, Elixir of Precision 1 and 2. From level 45 onward, use incenses too. They last 20 minutes and give another 5% experience. Top incenses include Ancient Times, Sage's Whisper, Song of the Mountain, and Storm of the Wilds. Let's talk gear. As you're leveling, upgrade your weapon frequently for more DPS, but imprint your best aspects on amulets and rings since you don't replace them as often. Save crafting materials by only investing what you need to one-shot trash mobs. Key stats early on include percent to damage, close damage, movement speed, armor, and resists. Later, main stats, resource cost reduction, and cooldown reduction become more valuable. There are other great ways to level fast. Helltides. Kill everything to fill your threat meter, complete Whisper Grim Favors, join Legion events, and open all your chests right before Helltide ends for max experience. Kurist Undercity. Introduced in the Vessel of Hatred expansion, this time attack mode is great if you've got a super mobile build and access to Tribute of Growth. Nightmare Dungeons. Don't fully clear them. Kill about 80% of mobs, prioritize events, and ignore loot unless it's an upgrade. Boosting. Want to skip everything? Ask a friend to carry you through a pit tier 65-70 while you wait at the entrance. It's currently the fastest boost. Playing in a group gives you an extra 10% experience, 5% from being nearby, and another 5% for being partied. Split up during Nightmare Dungeons to finish faster, and coordinate in Helltides to fill each other's threat meters. And finally, always remember, town is lava. Avoid standing around. Time in town is time wasted. Re-imprint your codex aspects often, but keep it minimal on your weapons. Focus on speed leveling methods like Helltide farming, strongholds, whispers, and nightmare dungeons. Always keep an elixir up, and once you hit 45, stack incenses too. If this guide helped you out, drop a like and subscribe for more Diablo 4 content. Let me know in the comments how fast you hit 60 this season, what your method of leveling was, and what your build of choice is. Good luck out there, and happy demon slaying!